Oh, welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 23rd, 2026. I think I messed up one of the dates on my last videos. I think I said the 26th, something like that. But I'm sorry about that, but it is June the 23rd, 2026 now. We're almost an hour away until NXT comes on, their last NXT until the Great American Bash that will be on the CW network. Very first time having a PLE on a TV network, not a pay-per-view network, not a WWE network. So yeah, that's what's happening. Before we get to Monday Night Raw results, I just saw something on the weekend where there's a new faction that's happening in AAA that attack El Grande Americano. El Grande wants a shot of the AAA's Mega Championship against Dominic Mysterio, whenever that is. People are saying September. I believe that's the next PLE, Triple Mania. So we don't know what's going to happen during that time. We still have 2 months left until September even happens. We still have July. We still have August. We still have our DLC supposed to come out. I understand it's coming out in July, but it's taking forever, man. Hurry up, June. Be gone. And we could finally end summer, man, because I hate summer. I hate being hot. I don't like it. I hate being hot. I like to be cold. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new faction. They're called the Los Porreros Mall. I don't know if I said that right. I'm sorry. They were an old school faction in AAA when WWE wasn't part of AAA. Daga made his return. If you guys don't know who Daga is, he wrestled in TNA. He wrestled in Lucha Underground. He married Tessa Blanchard and then got divorced from Tessa Blanchard. I think everybody knew that. I'm not really talking about the personal life. Everybody talked about it. So, yeah. So that's Daga. And then who else is in this faction? We got Angel Umberto, Bronco Nima, and Carmen Pachavich. I don't know if I said that name wrong right as well. I don't think I did. They all attack El Grande, and ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting faction. Is it better than the Legados for Umberto and Angel? We don't know. This is the first time we're going to see Carmen as a heel. I think this is a heel faction, but this is the first time we're going to see Carmen as a heel. And she always wrestled on Evolve. Not a lot on NXT, so now we're going to get to see her on AAA. I don't watch a lot of AAA, but whoever does, now you get to see more of Carmen on AAA. We got... Yeah, and that's that's that. Who's in there. And Bronco Nima is supposed to be in the tag team in NXT with OTM, with Price, Lucian Price, and now he's part of this faction in AAA. I guess AAA is a separate thing, I guess. I don't know. Or we might see Daga show up on NXT once when Bronco Nima has a match. I have no idea. Rey Mysterio did say that they're going to have a former WWE superstar, not superstar, former WWE champion make debut in AAA. There was a taping, and maybe you guys know who it was. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is. Maybe I will, because I don't watch a lot of AAA. So, in the taping, it was Damian Priest. Damian Priest is in there. So let's talk about Monday Night Raw, because about turning heel, another person turned heel. We have championship matches. We got King of the Ring coming up. We got the Queen of the Ring coming up. We got a whole bunch of championship matches happening in King of the Ring at the Night of Champions. We got a steel cage match with Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. A lot of things happening, and it starts at 1 p.m. this Saturday. I think Saturday. But it's somewhere this weekend, and it's going to start at 1. The good thing for me, it starts at 1, but I could rewind, fast forward anytime I want because it's on Netflix. Not a whole bunch of 3 different ESPNs. I don't understand that. Why are there so many ESPNs that you had to watch WWE on? Why can't it be one network for the United States people? So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some segments. We got the King of the Ring finalists to start off the show. We got Obafemi and Jey Uso talking about the King of the Ring, how they're going to win, now why they're going to win, and what they're going to do as king. We know Jey Uso, what he wants to do. When he wins, he wants to face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. And it looks like Obafemi wants Roman Reigns, because he takes little shots on Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. So let's see what happens there. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Liv Morgan and Io Sky had some words to say about each other and saying that they're going to win it. Liv wants to be a double champion. Io just wants to take the Women's World Championship from Liv Morgan because she doesn't want to take it from her best friend, Rhea Ripley. So Liv Morgan needs to be careful. And then we had a little attack-boo from Io Sky attacking Liv Morgan. JD got electrocuted because they are so upset with Danhausen because Danhausen didn't curse. Dominic stole money because they wanted him to curse Obafemi, but he didn't. But he disappeared and he stole the money. And he bought something with a whole bunch of money, some junk, and they're not happy about it. So they were about to take that junk, but JD tried to grab it. He got electrocuted. And now, he's not acting right. He's acting like Miz and Kit Wilson, but he doesn't have a lot of catchphrases. So he's just acting like he's an electrocuted man. Chad Gable came to the ring to apologize because Rey Mysterio says there's other people you need to apologize. He said, you're right. And that was the Alpha Academy. So he apologized to Maxine what he did to Otis and Akira Tozawa and all that stuff. And he says, it's all my fault. This is not your guys' fault. This is my fault. And then he says, I want to apologize. He wants to shake their hands. Otis was about to shake his hand until Maxine Dupree got in front of Otis and says, we don't accept your apology. She told Chad Gable, remember what you did to Akira Tozawa? You made me watch. You whip Otis with a belt. So she says, we didn't need you. We don't need you now. I mean, we didn't need you back then. We don't need you now. And they walked away. Otis looks like he was about to apologize, but he walked away again too. So first match of the evening, we got Paige and Brie Bella versus Lara Valkyria and Bayley. Paige's first match back in London because has she wrestled in AEW in London? I don't think she has. I think she did. Did she? Or that's when she kind of had a hiatus and left the company. I believe so. I believe she did. I thought she won a title in her home country or in somewhere in the United Kingdom. I thought she did. I don't know. But she teamed up with Brie Bella to face Lara and Bayley for the women's tag team titles. Pretty decent tag team match. But the winner of that match was Paige and Brie Bella. And ladies and gentlemen, after that match, Lara was upset and she was crying. Bayley helped her up, says we could do this again, just fight harder again. He gave her a hug. Lara Valkyria attacked Bayley. And ladies and gentlemen, she went off of Bayley. Throw Bayley into the ropes. Her neck was about to snap off. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Lara just got mad. She didn't want to talk to the interview of Jackie. Rusev was acting weird when he had an interview saying that Ray, it shouldn't be about Ray. He wanted everybody to chant for him, and then when people were chanting for Rusev Day, he told the fans to shut up. So, which one you want them to do? Chant for you, or you want them to shut up? I have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, next match we got Ethan Page versus Dragon Lee. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Of course, Ethan Page has a cheat. He did a low blow, and he wins the match. And then, of course, Ethan and Rusev has to do more damage onto Dragon Lee until a Penta comes out and makes the save. And it looks like Rey Mysterio issued a challenge to Ethan Page. When is that going to happen? It might happen next week. Well, LA Knight got himself in a little situation because he's going to be facing Jimmy Uso because he still thinks Adam Pearce is working with the Bloodline. He's still thinking that, and Adam Pearce put in the match against Jimmy Uso. Even Jimmy doesn't understand why you keep doing this. And he's upset because LA Knight whacked him with a chair in the back. So we have a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was LA Knight with a little help from Solo Sikoa. Solo did a Samoan spike on Jimmy Uso when he was trying to do the splash, and LA Knight gets the win. Our main event, the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Braun Breaker for the World Tag Team titles. It was a pretty decent tag team match. I enjoyed it. Logan Paul was in the at ringside. A lot of things are happening here, but at the end, we saw Logan Paul was about to give Austin Theory some brass knucks until Joe Hendry comes out. Nobody said his name. Joe Hendry chased Logan Paul away, and Austin Theory was about to use he saw the brass knucks. He crawled to the brass knucks. He wanted to go get to the brass knucks. Seth Rollins comes out, and Braun thought Seth was going to use the ramp. But no, he used the audience. He jumped over the barricade and grabs the brass knuckles out of the hands of Austin Theory and whacks Austin Theory, whipped him. Angelo Dawkins with a spine buster. Montez Ford with an awesome splash. We have new World Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits is the new World Tag Team Champions. And they are the only guys to win 4 different versions of the WWE Tag Team titles. They won the NXT, Raw, SmackDown, WWE, and the World Tag Team. That's 5. But if you're talking about the main roster, Raw, SmackDown, WWE, and World Tag Team titles. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. Bye.